Neverwalk, first of all, thank you very much for joining us. Let's just talk through your thoughts. You've had a time to sleep on it. You've made it to a major again. How's it feel?
It feels great. Not much sleep, but full of adrenaline. I think all of the boys. So fighting to wake up right now, but we're gonna do our best and play a very good GamerLegion side today. So.
And then, of course, looking in towards, you probably had time to look back at that FaZe game. What does it mean to you guys as well to do it over FaZe, which really cements that you guys are a top team, able to compete with some of the best in the world going in towards the major?
No, it means a lot, and I think it puts a lot of respect on our name. With our kind of full aggression style, I think there's very few teams that can match us individually when the chaos happens like that. So that's what we try to do, create some chaos.
We love to hear it. And of course, coming towards today, GamerLegion, just a seeding game, but even still, one to be taken with respect. For you guys, of course, you want to look towards challenges and you want to look towards legends as well. How are you going to kind of come in towards this game prepared against GamerLegion to kind of give yourself the edge?
I think we're just going to do our thing. I think it's really tough to prepare, get sleep, do everything like that in such a short amount of time. But we're good friends with them and talk to them, and whoever goes through it's good, but we're of course going to fight for it.
And of course, final question, there's a lot of kind of stipulations as people talk about how playing challenges is actually really good for you because you get some experience, you get kind of ready for the major itself. And of course, legends, sometimes they struggle. For you guys, and I guess for you personally, what's your thoughts on that?
No, I somewhat agree, but at the same time, it's always good to have a little bit of a head start in the tournament. You get to watch all the games. Of course, you come in a little bit cold, so you get advantage and a little bit on adjustments, but you get the disadvantage that you're a bit cold coming into it. So that's the difference, but yeah, we'll take what we will get.
Ashman, thank you very much for joining me. First of all, you boys have made it towards the majors, confirmed. You got a seeding game today against B&E. Talk me through your thoughts coming in towards the B&E game.
Yeah, we're feeling great after yesterday. It was a really good achievement again for us to make it, and we're just feeling confident. We just want to finish it on a high if we can.
And what does it mean to yourself to go to back-to-back majors? I mean, it's a huge achievement. For you, what are the emotions like right now for yourself and, of course, for the camp as well?
Well, I mean, right now we're just focused on the next game, but yesterday it's great again. It's been a long project, changes the rosters and things like this, and getting success again and again. It's just a great feeling.
And of course, you're a UK boy yourself. We've seen the success of UK CS, not only for yourself personally, for Kater and Mezzi over towards Fnatic, and now for Into the Breach to make it. What does it mean for you to see UK CS thriving here?
It makes you feel proud. I mean, we've never had this in UK CS, and two teams there, and then one goes straight through to the next stage. It's just great to see, because UK CS never has a good name or anything like that, so it's something to cheer on.
Do you think UK CS is going to start to thrive into CS2?
I hope so, yeah. Usually, when teams success there, teams tend to follow on, and new players are kind of got something to follow, so hopefully. And
finally, of course, with B&E, it's a team you know pretty well. You've played against them before. What's the preparation like coming in towards a game like this? They're a very difficult team. They've just taken down FaZe as well. So for you boys, what's the preparation for this sort of game?
Well, we know these guys are probably one of the hardest teams to play against, so we're just going to kind of play our own game, play with confidence, and keep the prep as minimal, I think, as possible today.
And of course, just a final question as well. What would it mean to go to Legends instead of going to Challengers?
It'd mean loads. It just shows another step of our achievement, so we'd love to make it. So.
Early doors, bit of mid-control coming through. GXX got nice and aggro, in fact. He's got spaced in towards jungle.
Yeah, and they already tagged up A-Core, so he couldn't even stay and really fight that. He kind of has to fall back from that position. That's a bit unfortunate. Gives a lot of space on the A-bomb site for the T side to start to make their way up. Oh, and actually, look at this scenario. He's got so close to the action. Those Glocks are so much more dangerous when they're in that position. Synopsy still back here with the P250, ready for a swing. He's almost got the headshot, but instead it's Sue to take him down. And 4 on 5 to begin the retake with is a great start, but not for long.
It's looking good. Looking very good. 3 players remaining for GamerLegion to try and make this retake stick. Rig on the right ears. A-Core will fall. Just the one consolation kill was 2 pistols for IM, and he needed 2 kills, but he'll get none. As Bad News Eagles will find the first round here. The breaks a little bit.
Yeah, impressive accuracy at the start. And the danger of giving over those AKs immediately visible to everyone watching. One Flantro going to be walking out. No signs given, not a flash thrown, and that is the power of doing it. even though you could get your head blown off, but you're also not going to be signaling that anything is happening. If you find someone over in CT spawn, typically, they...
Towards this round, and Acor's got money for an AWP.
And to be honest, for BNE, this is kind of a nice round as well, right? Only losing the one player. They can build a little bit more of an economy.
When they're feeling happy, my God, they play some cracking Counter-Strikes. And obviously, the IGL took the post with a Mac 10. He'll swing in, he'll find the first as well towards ITAG. When Flatro deletes Immer and Synopsy lines them both up. But either way, they keep the numbers advantage despite the team kill.
It actually happened afterwards. You know what? That's going to be a funny replay. He probably just ran right in front of it. Unlucky, but still a good opening. 4 versus 3 here. So he's going to be walking up through the underpass. They have a little bit of an idea. He's... Oh, is that a 3x4 issue? It might be. Sui with a great spray to follow it up, though. That's everything you could have wanted. GXX and Ragon goes down, and he's looking to try and run away and getting hunted down finally, but he actually got away with so much there. Down under a minute now, and
reclaim the space in behind. He surely gets a free kill here. Bomb spotted, bomb drop. One Flatro will fall, and it all eyes on Senori. So far in this tournament, the lowest rated player for BNE, he struggled to find form. But my God, he needs to find it now. 30 seconds, and Aid will come through as well. And it's just on the Kios to deny.
Smart smoke on the other side. He actually has one more as well, so he could try and do it again. Here we go. He's re-smoked it. That's going to be not enough time. He has to push through Scenery. There's no other choice. Bomb is right there. Can he escape? No, he goes for the fight instead, and Kills will take him down. That's a huge 1 versus 1 to be winning. They play it so accurate. Yeah. It's so aggressive. Their confidence in taking these fights, even at times when it could be not advisable, they just make up for it in raw mechanical skills. It's real exciting Counter-Strike. Spray comes through, but Kios is there, and actually Sui almost, I think, transferring that spray down for a headshot. Acor's going to be showing up with the M4A1, and Scenery will finally drop him, but it's still a 1 versus 3, and he's flashed in absolutely dead. I am there with the FAMAS. They're going to be able to claim a couple of AKs behind it. It's a huge round for GamerLegion. They want to play, let's say, correct Counter-Strike.
Yes.
And BNE probably fall outside of that template by some wide margin, but they're still winning the game, so you can't really... What are you meant to do, you know? Proof's in the pudding, I believe, is what they say.
Exactly. Everyone talks about kind of correct Counter-Strike here and there, but FaZe, who are the kings of correct Counter-Strike, fell to the weird and wacky. Tech9 head on a swivel. We'll find yet another GXX. Drop Shuhei in the smoke in towards window, and they're starting to collapse over towards B. It's falling apart. GamerLegion, this looked like it was going to be such a good round for them, but from the get-go, they were just caught blindsided. And it's all down to Kios.
Adding tournament-type Counter-Strike, you can actually be in a situation where you suddenly look at the scoreboard and you say, wow, we're 14 rounds in, and I feel like it's only been 5 minutes, and we're just getting blown up. Where's the time gone? Like, I don't even notice, you know? That's really scary because it makes you think, wow, we didn't even have
in a dire state, because we know how essentially results can linger in towards previous game or further games and further days. Thankfully, wasn't the case. Of course, now they are 4 rounds up and looking to find a 5-round buffer, because Synopsy has opened things up once again through the smoke.
Yeah, I think that was an attempted one-way from Chaos, maybe, or maybe he tried to use one of their smokes as a one-way, and they just pre-fire it. It looked like that was just a pre-fire. They get Isak on the other side, and they've already won the round. I don't think there's much to be done here. Synopsys is going to be walking in from the back, but he'll realize there's already a flank coming, and maybe Sui could find the kill right now, but he's got his back turned instead. The timing is not with him. Oh, it's devastating. 2 versus 3, as I am and Acor are just going to have to try and save it. Acor finally picking up the AWP, but never really even got a chance to do anything in this round. Again, this is just so quick. Oh yeah, knife right
Tu hit. Uehleilla monitoring ja chilla Aivan.
Was that an extra 1.5k in the pocket or something along those lines?
Yeah, make the money.
Make the money, make the cash as well. I mean, of course, they kind of desperately need it, considering that it would traditionally be an eco towards the next one, but they actually could go for a little bit of a force.
So beat up. And if you look at the grenades that they have, the money in the bank, the weapons in the server, that MP9 up close, it's pretty good to get the first stop in. And Sui's behind, ready for more to come through. Finally gets a chance to reload now. He's already got the double kill, but they're right on top. You and Flatro are going to be taking him down. And it's another 2-1-2. They're both in the connector, kind of stuck behind that smoke, which is super dangerous. Oh no! GXX! That should absolutely be illegal. I'm going to need a replay right now. Acor in a 1 versus 2. And if anyone could, we saw the stats at the start of it, it might be him. They've naded him already, and he's looking for an opening. He knows one of them is behind the grenade. He's hoping to see if someone's behind the box or if they're in CT spawn, and I don't think he really knows yet. But eventually he's going to have to pick it up and just try and go for it. There's the first spot. And now they can just duck down. They know exactly where he is. He needed to hit that shot right away. Yon Flatro takes him down, and it's another round for BNE with some actual crimes happening inside of the server.
I've got to see that GXX shot again. I mean, that is actually ridiculous. Oh my god, it's the first bullet as well. The RNG, you can even see for BNE, they know they've got away with something lucky there. But GXX, he would take it every day to the bank. You got to laugh him off. Really good stuff once again.
It's not bad. Huge amount of dink onto GXX. He's almost dead. So, it's a decent start. Still, oh, Rigon's going to be taken down. Exactly, that changes absolutely everything in the middle as well. Sui goes down, and it's a 2 versus 3. They are starting to lean the bomb over on the other side. Oh, yes, that's really good. Finding Rigon. I think GXX, he dropped the bomb behind him for Scenario to pick it up because he doesn't really want to be the one planting it. He just wants to take this map control from the world can go and plant the bomb. And look at what it's given them. GXX, he made that choice way deep in the B hallways. And now they're going to be running right into IM. That's a little bit scary, though. Peek with the AWP and GXX. Low on health. It does not matter. He's going to get the final kill anyway. It's another round for BNE.
And so,
makes sense.
You do get a little bit worried. 10-3. It's still a damning scoreline. Shuhei fighting towards mid. Will find the first. Rigon to drop, but he looks to double it down. Flashbangs are immaculate, as you can see. One Flasho prepped and ready, and so was Senori. As Kios and Shuhei fall, and in doing so, the numbers go in favor of BNE, and they continue to do so.
Yeah, Synopsy just super aware. There was a chance that CT player would have just run out to the right instead, but he was counting on that exact moment. IM gets a weird fight against GXX. I feel like he probably wins that every single time, but well, I think that's a really nice little trick to be able to pull off.
Oh, Acor is up. Could be in trouble. Imet running into it. Jumping, running, finds one Flatcher, of course, but it will not make all too much of a difference. But
you don't if you get stopped a couple of times, a couple of rounds, the other side puts a little bit together. Hard to keep up that confidence, but they are kind of masters at it. So he's going to be taking on Rigon in the middle. And Acor, he should be getting this fight. He actually does get laked, and a swing coming in from IM. He's ready for this fight. He wants to take it. He's going to get the kill on Synopsy, and they took down Scenario at the same time. And now it's a 2-on-5, so they should at least be getting this 4th round.
You'd hope so. One Flatcher GXX, one Flatcher so far being the best performer. Over towards BNE and showing exactly why. That's his 16th kill so far of the half. E2. Make sure you don't give him peek to work with. Information gain. GXX is tunnel vision in towards back default, and he may not even expect Shuhei up close to first. He lines up 2, but he busts his lines. Kios will claim the spaces all down to one Flatcho in a 1 versus 2, and he's looking for a quad clutch.
Yeah, gonna go straight for the bomb plant, getting shot in the back instead as IM just makes the wide swing. So 11-4 in favor of BNE at the end of the half. It's really quite impressive. We'll see you in the second half after this. Run and gun and just fight all of it. Maybe they could, but they don't. They try and play a little bit more structured here. We do see them sometimes slow down on the CT side, but they're so close to the finishing line that even a slowdown might just not be enough for GamerLegion here. It's Rigon with the opening. Synopsy. Oh my god, they're all USB headshots. IM goes down. At least it's not a headshot, but it's a very, very clean round favoring BNE.
Being found there, you love to see BNE happy. Loving life in the server, flying through the smoke. The GamerLegion, I like the idea in terms of how they approach the Bissaros. Celebrations all around as well. But for GamerLegion, the 13-4, BNE getting pretty damn close to closing out their map picking. Well, somewhat record time. Synopsy, backside, will find the first one towards Acor. Treaded out by Immer, at the very least. Numbers brought level, but only momentarily. As Rigon, Senori, and GXX all combined to make this a messy affair. With 3 remaining alive, GXX will see it off, and in doing so, BNE get ever closer. Looking so hot on the server right now. Oh, GamerLegion are going to fly out towards that A site.
Yeah, they got that one Galil up in the palace, so that's the big gun that's going to try and shut someone down if they try and make their way through. Sui's right down in front. Smokes are everywhere. Molotov down on top. Is that going to burn anyone? It will burn. But still, the bomb gets planted and a good headshot from Sui to start the round with Scenario actually getting blown up, and that loses them all of the CT spawn control. So this is a very, very awkward retake. They're going to have to run through, I think, even their own smokes to try and get here, but that is working. The wide swing. I am finally going to be taking over Rigon, and now it's a 2-on-3. They're straight on the bomb, but no kid. 10 seconds. That's absolutely no way. But you on front too. Oh, he gets the kills anyway. They just line up for him, and he absolutely mows them down.
They're having fun on the server right now. I mean, this is just such one-sided Counter-Strike. We're just not seeing anything. They are flying so high, the Eagles.
Force for GamerLegion, some of this rounds they've managed to pick up. Synopsy's back here, ready and waiting with the Mag 7. If anyone wants to show up. Oh, Compellents are coming out. And Isak gets blown up, but the return is just fine. They should be able to get this bomb plant without any interruption. And a good kill from Kios as well, going to be taken on Snary. So just Rigon left. 1 versus 3. He's out here fighting for it. No, maybe fighting for the AWP. He's going to pick it up and make a run for it. And GamerLegion are going to see it a 6th round. So that's the start.
That right course. So, for GamerLegion, oh, he doesn't have money actually, so he can actually drop one over. So, all for nothing in a weird way, but of Vertigo. In terms of individual stepping up, of course, no surprises when Flatcher, 24 kills to his nade, looking for more as well. So, Nopsy confirms 2 alongside him. It's all falling flat, all down to him. And he's going to fall just at that 16-7. We were tempted to see whether overtime was a possibility. Oh, we know, most definitely not the case. Bad News Eagles and their map pick make it look easy.
Just so comfortable and so aggressive. An enormous amount of their power being made on that T side. CT side definitely is a different feel for them. So a delayed attack onto the B-bomb side instead. They're still sticking around. In fact, they're going to go look for it, and they run right into the Glocks. This is dangerous for B&E right now. GXX needs to get the kill, and he can't. This is a beautiful start. Bomb's going to get planted here, and Synopsy, and well, just Synopsy now, trying to fight his way back. It's a good headshot to begin with. He has another shot at it here, but instead it's IM with the quad kill to open up this half with.
Yeah, and there's going to be a bloodbath on the side momentarily. The second that smoke dissipates, it's going to get feisty.
Oh, they're checking out Donut, but there is that flank in middle. It's all the way through now. Rigon is there. You have Flatcher as well. This is not looking good. On the T side, Kios goes down, and IM, he's too far away. He cannot win the round. Just does not have the time for it. You know what? There's nobody here.
Yeah.
But it's just too late to call it off at that point in time. They didn't have the time to run back. So B&E, they take the second round. That's heartbreaking for GamerLegion. I'm going to slow them down. Oh, no. They're just going to smoke it off. That's real interesting. Should be calls coming out right now. Got to be careful down the middle towards T-spawn as well. There is a little bit of an attack happening. GXX, he's going to get the 1 kill. Bomb being planted. So far, so good. Wish they would have got some kills, though, behind it, because they did have that AK save from the previous round, but just the bomb plant alone. Oh, baby, there we go. With 0.18 seconds left on the defuse. It's a shot from Isaac to bring down Synopsy. So at the very least, they got a kill or 2, or maybe could have been scenario there. Either way, I mean, the bomb plant is going to help them out for the future.
Yes.
I think they would have loved two more kills in that round.
Yeah, in those sort of rounds, all we're really looking for as a kind of a priority is getting that bomb down. It just gives you those secure funds, but you spotted a couple more kills could have actually made that a possibility in the post.
Great for B&E. That's what they like to do. They're going to be in the middle fighting once again. Deep nade landing right on top of Isaac, and he just gets immediately destroyed. Instant headshot running through. All right, they know where he is in there, and that's a good guess.
Him up. I know what he can do when Flatcher up close and personal. Full blind, in fact, from Shui's flash, but Kios will still fall. Numbers go in favor of Bad News Eagles as they're looking to rotate back over towards A, and it might actually be the right call. The bomb is sort of posturing in that direction.
Sunny, maybe could have done it. That was so close. Real opening there into the bomb site. And in the middle, A-core. Not necessarily a difficult shot. You could see all the movement there on the B&E side. They're kind of just very, very aggressively walking around. Even in the 3-on-3, they just stay active to try and look for it. But it did backfire because GamerLegion were waiting around in the middle to pick them up. So I still think they're going to be kind of looking everywhere.
Yeah.
Smoke, surely just walking through that. If you already ran from the Molotov, you might as well go for the smoke. Oh, this actually could be pretty sick. He's got one of them right there. Second one, he knows where they both are. He does miss the spray, but still able to get the kill. Now, smoke on top. Oh, Synopsy, this could be sick. 10-second DV. He's got the time for it anyway. So he's coming back on the other side. There we go. Shot through the smoke just cancels out the threat. I really thought there was a chance there.
The Mirage game.
Yeah, he's been really stellar in this game. 7-3 right now on him. Nice little pop flash coming through from Sui, but not enough to actually get the kill. It looked sick, though. It was a good timing on it. They do love the fight, and you can't take it away from them either. 25 seconds. Attack is happening. This is a lightning fast peak. He's so quick with the AK out. And now it's just A-core in a 1 versus 4 as he picks up the first one. He's got 15 seconds left. I mean, yeah, A-Core, just close combat AWPing. He's pretty good at it. He's going to find one more in the corner. That's Ragon going down. And they try and attempt the bomb plant here, but they're right on top. They know if he comes off the plant, he's going to lose them around no matter what. If they peek him, then even if he gets the plant, he's not going to be able to win it. So
Come. CT side, 3-round buffer. And this is an important round too. Win this one, they re-break that economy for GamerLegion.
oh, there's an opening, maybe. IM's going to be picking up Ragon. It's pretty good as a start. Sui's also got 1 kill. Synopsis out fighting, even pre-firing that one. And smoking off the door. He actually will eventually fall back. Scenario stumbling up. Why? I don't get it. If Synopsis falling back, then why is Scenario pushing up? It actually makes no sense at all. Don't think about it. Let's just accept it for what it is. IM is here, ready and waiting. Synopsis is going to be able to find him, and it's back into a 2-on-3 with a Molotov on top. Synopsis should be dead, and he finally will be. GXX could, in theory, work. It's because almost nobody else is going to do that.
Yeah.
It's most of the teams, it's a 2-on-3 already. You're playing on the CT side of this map. You probably just want to save the rifles and
For sure.
and not try and push for the Molotovs with no health. But, you know, all it takes is for one person to be asleep on the other side, and suddenly you're like, but we threw the Molotov in. He's low on health. Like, why?
Flatcho gonna be tested in a second. Smoke will come through. Ragon up close to burst. Avoids the flash like a deer in headlights. Doesn't know where to look. A-Core with the back 10 will find the opener. And now, of course, you look over towards B&E, and on such a poor, middling buy, all the onus is on one Flatcho to make the difference. They're not obviously deleted, and I think this round is going to fall by the wayside. GamerLegion on track to tie this one up.
Yeah, they hear the movement in the middle. I think they already heard GXX. Now, second player in there to try and see if they can do a little bit of a crunch. But the smoke is making it tricky. There is an M4 as well. Oh, maybe. You got to be a little bit careful here. You don't give up too much. Bomb is here, and it's just been dropped. Scenario able to pick it up there. The spray is good, and now he's got the backup as well. That actually did get a little bit more concerning than I was expecting. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Okay, here we go. 6-5, and I am trying to get through the smoke, but Synopsis is going to be there. The flashes were decent enough on that side. A-Core, no chance yet to wield that AWP, but he is in the middle. Let's see if he could find something. GXX, pretty deep angle here. Synopsis charging on in. It's wild. Another swing comes through. We're gone. No doubt in his own ability to get that headshot and leaving A-Core in a 1 versus 4. And they could have a pretty good idea of where he was going to be. He's down to 11 health, and they're not going to hesitate either. Johan Flatcher will take him down, and instantly the score is tied up. It's 6-6 now.
To the round of the half, however, should be a sweep for B&E.
Yeah, that made damage in the middle already. Synopsis, they get really close running up behind him. That's pretty good, and a kill as well from IM onto Ragon. Looking interesting. 3 versus 4. The bomb is going to be planted, so GamerLegion have a real crack at winning this round all of a sudden. A-Core, that's a great duck into the fight, and Johan Flatcher gets blown up. It's a 2 versus 4. This came out of nowhere.
B&E have been beaten at their own game. High intensity, fire in terms of the Counter-Strike. I just don't think B&E can do anything here. I think GSX is going to play at range. A couple of pop shots, a couple of exits. There was nothing to do with it, but exiting might be tough in itself. Kiosk shows his cards early. And of course, his life. GXX is making it expensive too. No way they're going with this. Surely
they
not going with it. They're going to go into the bomb. Shuey will deny it. Oh my God, is that aggressive from GXX. They have money to work with, so it doesn't make a difference. Well, the excavation right now, what started so well for GamerLegion looked like with the firepower alone, they were to win it. It could be in jeopardy.
Oh, he just keeps speaking into it. He knew there was an AWP down there. They put out the grenades from way behind, but they're having a hard time getting into the bomb site. Finally, they crack it open. Scenario and Johan Flatcher are both going down, and Ragon showing up with the deagle. The only weapon that he has right now. He swings for it, tries for the headshot. Definitely had an opportunity, but I think that might have been just disappeared. Oh, there's one. He's got a bullet left to try and get this done with. Oh my God, Ragon! Are you kidding? He takes him down. An excellent 1 versus 2, and they're a step closer to the Legend stage. What a way to end the half with. B&E are playing like they know it as well. GamerLegion, credit to them, though they have come alive from the first map. They're starting to play a lot better, and they need every single player to step up right here. Push on through. So he's actually going to be able to show them down. Strong headshots coming out. You love to see it. GXX is going to get absolutely knocked out too. It's a very, very clean round right now. Synopsis, the last one left, and They're going to be a little bit careful here. They don't fight him one at a time, but yeah, they're everywhere. A-Core basically putting his gun right in his face and going on to these second rounds, even if they win the pistols. So you got to make sure that you're zoned in right now and that you don't lose this one, although it's getting dangerously close already. Chaos in the corner. He's going to be good for the one, but they know exactly where he is. Oh, that's impressive. He's a bullet away from death, but somehow Flutter couldn't find a single one on him. That's rare, but he just saved the round for his team. Even the first one, if he gets traded, probably still will be a bomb plant behind it. Probably a good chance that at least... yeah, you're going to lose a lot more rifles, and it's going to be expensive, but he managed to clean it up. That's really cool.
It's really nice Counter-Strike being played by GamerLegion now, especially in this sort of round. You're expecting B&E to be into a force fight and aggressive too, but they've done a really solid job just isolating these fights and making sure that the individuals can't run riot. This
can catch them from the middle, but no one was there. Yeah, I think him and Chaos as well has really come alive in the B-bomb site. You saw him earlier with the MP9. He had the M4 in the last round. There's really, really good control and really good understanding of how B&E like to play. But the opening of this round goes to Synopsy. Going to be able to take down Chaos, and now the madness just continues. They're looking for the fights everywhere, even in spite of the fact that they had a 3 versus 5. They're like, nah, let's just keep fighting before the bomb is even planted. And they get all the fights, so it's all good.
From him, flying through mid, up onto his catwalk, but Rigon closing out, making sure that no one stays alive. Money's not going to be an issue over towards GamerLegion. They would love to save a couple of rifles. A-Core, a couple of taps from him. So, no one close corner, that's the good thing. Looking for a third as well. He might actually just get it. He won't. One flat troll will see him off. Put a couple of kills on the way out. GamerLegion, we needed to see them really come out to fight when it came towards the full buy of B&E, but they just got overwhelmed, overran over towards that B side, and that's what. So it's only actually Shuhei over towards this site. Rotation not exactly far away, but we're calling on A-Core to get there quickly. He is mighty far away. And in comes the flash, in comes the smoke too. Century will be spotted first. Shuhei to find that opening kill over towards this side. They're trying to deny that bomb going down, but he's limited at just one.
Fight's going out again. Chaos looking for it. Bomb's going to get planted. The Molotov will force Synopsy out into the open. Great use of utility, but Flatro, he's managed to sneak in front of the smoke that he himself put down. Great read coming out right now for A-Core. He has a little bit of an inkling that something could be up, but the timing is insane. He just walks right into it. A-Core taking a step forward, and now Flatro is ready for more. It's all on GXX. Walks through the smoke. They were not defusing it quite yet, and Chaos is going to be able to take him down. He probably could have played that a little bit more carefully, but a little bit of a boost up from Isaac. He's holding close to that wall. He's got some backup with him as well. What an entry. The grenade is a massive dunk onto the rest of B&E, though. A-Core back here with the AWB playing at the edge of the smoke, but the headshots continue. The first bullet accuracy is so stupid. Taking down Chaos as well. He was flashed at the same time. Just the perfect crosshair placement. IM and Sui left 2 versus 3, and the bomb going to be attempted on the other side. They don't even worry about it. Sui's going to come in and try and reclaim the round. He might be able to, but Synopsy's going to hit another banging shot, leaving just the 1 versus 2.
Some of the shots the Bad News Eagles hit, they make you scratch your head. One Flatcher's on an immaculate round. 3 kills to his name. Hold on to him. Looking for a quad clutch. Both players taking damage. The GXX on the angle with the AWP will see it off. Bad News Eagles up to double digits. They've been hunting for that 10th round for so long, and it went into the hands of one Flatcher to make a difference, and he really did. This third shot for the smoke as well, it's just a little bit of fortune. What can you do? You absolutely take it. He was quiet at times. Mirage is not exactly a strong one for him. Into mid, the run boost. Nearly costing the life of him. He's so fortunate to stay alive. 6 points of HP. And the AWP falling off the angle too. You can understand why. He's playing close. He will go 1-for-1 with Rigon.
Oh, damn. Did nearly go down. Probably could have had that spray. But interestingly, it's a 4-on-3. Might be quickly returned here as Rigon's get a lot of control on the A-bomb side. And when they come back for it, actually they are starting to rotate everyone over here. He'll smoke it off. Retake will be very, very tricky. I feel like they need a kill early on here, and they're going to be pushing very aggressively. Chaos is good for the 1. Oh, a little bit of a jump in the middle of it scenario. That wasn't really what he wanted. 2 pistols out. It's GXX from the back line instead. And Chaos, the bomb is planted, and he's trapped in here. GXX, oh! Is that
no
Josh's teammates? A 2-for-1? Oh my god. Well, it's good that he actually did hit the player in Chaos there. Oh, God, the madness is just all-consuming.
Hey, you can't plan for that. You've got to confirm the kill. He lines up his teammate in a collateral. I don't know if I've ever seen that. That's brilliant. That's brilliant from GXX. You can see him just laughing. What can you do? You can only laugh.
Helmets, there's 2 MAC-10s. This is about speed. All of it for B&E. They're right on the bomb site. They're running it down. Sui's good for the one. The bomb is dropped on the ground, but those MAC-10s are so dangerous when they're up close. Chaos, though, he's been a real champion himself. A triple to shut it down before they even get close. GXS are holding the back line. They were expecting to have more of a punch through. They wanted a bomb plant as well. Enough to buy the space.
Might get a kill on the way out here. He won't. To be dropped out on Acor. Yuto and Jiggle Beak in the corner. 2 spotted. Smoke comes down. Easy as that. They don't expect Rigon in behind though. We'll find one. On towards Shuey. Look for a second on towards Chaos and delivers. Rigon, when needed, a hero steps up. The numbers go in favor of B&E, but full blind. Both sides falling away. The bomb will go down. And a post plant in favor of B&E. They could stay alive in this fight as Rigon cannot be stopped. Acor's seen his teammate fall, and he is out of there.
He's running with the knife out, hunting him down. It's so insane. Oh, man. But that's the kind of follow-through. It's fine that they're jiggling into the tunnel to make sure that that nobody can sneak through on that side with the smoke in hand. But somebody else should have been watching the ramp, but they just weren't ready for it. Rigon taking full advantage. Massive triple for him to get the round on his side. Make a jump over the T's just to try and stomp on them, basically. They're going to get a chance here because everyone has shown up. The entire squad, there's the opening, double setup. They might actually be able to do it here. Isak's good for another one, but he runs out of bullets at the end. The 5-7 up close. Oh, he hits the headshot with the USP. The pistols are standing up to Bad News Eagles, and this might be it. They might have found that way out to avoid overtime.
Of all the ways as well to potentially lose this map, this would be heartbreaking for B&E. Everything was in their favor. One flash wolf on Acor. The dream's still alive. A low buy left in play. Dink on towards an Opsy, and he's all that's left. As one flasher falls to the 5-7 on 1 versus 3, and he want to be long-lived for this world. We go towards a decider. Vertigo. He's going to be needed to decide who is going to make it out of these 2 sides. Wow. Of course, into a legend spot.
That's really, really impressive. GamerLegion managed to survive the onslaught. Again, there was a punishing first map, second map. I mean, you could still see all the, first of all, the accuracy, the crosshair placement from Bad News Eagles. Just generally looked like, again, a very hard team to play against, but GamerLegion showing some real strength. They were just hoping that someone was going to get curious. It's a nice idea. They went fishing, basically, the B-bomb site. If anyone from the CT side had been walking down to get a little bit of a peek, they might have got run over. IM is going to get knocked out to begin with. Scenari's there to take him out, and he's just throwing shots. He's picked up the duel. He's trying to get something done. It's a 4-on-5, and the bomb is going to be planted. Rigon will take down Sui, and this is just going to spiral out of control. Attempted flank completely denied, and now it's all on Isaac. 1 versus 5 as he gets a couple of headshots, but finally will run out of luck. GXX, the last kill of the round.
It's great.
Respect to Scenari, picking up the, I appreciate that personally. There we go, a little bit of a nade on through. And he's got the MP9, but the bomb is swiftly planted here. No real worry at all. Once the bomb goes down in a round like this, I feel like you should be pretty much locked in for it. Pistols can't find anything, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Acor is going to show up in a minute as well and get his, well, life ended too. About it, and you just don't do anything. It's going to be a pretty good push coming in with a flashbang, but they run right into Acor. He nearly got team blocked there. Don't want to be seeing that, but yeah, that kind of cancels it out. Cool stuff. They keep going anyway. Chaos is there to get another kill. GXX finally with the return, and it's a big one. Both of them gone. Sui, though, I don't think they're expecting for a third player to be. He might be able to push up and catch them.
Shuey, he's pushing. He's tentative, but he's got the right idea. I like this. He's taking precedence, and in doing so, getting a lot of information off the back of it. He knows no one's there. He knows they're rotating. There's no monitor to force him off as well, so he can play this all the way down until he takes contact. 20 seconds, and there's the first kill.
Huge. GXX just continues. Third headshot of the round for him, and it's a quad kill. He's just taking them all down. So he's in with the flank, and he should be able to get one of them right there. Synopsis get blown up, and now GXX looking for the ace to try and clutch this round and bring it all the way home. But Sui's got all the help in the world, and there we go. He's not going to miss the opportunity. A nice 1 versus 2, a very long flank, and the first round on the board for GamerLegion.
Which I'm sure we'll hear in just a moment. It's a great call from him, individually taking charge, leading from the front of the IGL. And the 1 versus 1 stepping up, but it all came down to the flank. It was so well played. Let's have a listen, Luke here. We already hear it through the B&E mics.
Failed the shot and did walk into the grenade, so maybe not the best start here. And they're going to take some A-ramp control. I am good boost up, catching Synopsy. I think trying to switch to a grenade in the meantime. Rigon's going to maybe try and see the opportunity, but they know that there's an AWP somewhere on the site, so it's very dangerous to swing too wide. Instead, the Patient's going to be playing off. It's one of the rare moments you see B&E kind of be a little bit withholding on the aggression. I didn't get away with that.
It's been the story of this series, right? He's getting away with a lot. He's been really making a difference. That second kill as well, once again bringing the numbers back in favor. Out of GamerLegion, time is starting to tick. 45 seconds, the bomb will go down.
Not bad. Good little headshot on the Chaos. He's ready and looking for it. You gotta remember, Ako's low from the grenade earlier. Did the gun barrel show, or did he just guess? Either way, what a wall bang. Jon Flatcher's won the round alone. Never mind what IAM was up to. He's actually trying to go for the flank, but obviously that is going to be cancelled immediately.
And this is the one Flatcher that you really have to be so worried about. When he is finding form, when he is starting to hit shots like that, you do start to get a little bit nervy.
Yeah,
he started so well.
Sick. The start was amazing, though.
Yeah.
It's super unfortunate. I don't think he saw anything. I think he did just try and wallbang it, and he just turned out to be exactly right. That's going to be heartbreaking for Ako.
I think at some point, B&E, they've got a more educated decision just to fall away.
Yeah, but it actually... Oh, wow, yeah, Isak wanted to move forward. It destabilizes the B defense because they're worried about the middle all of a sudden, so somebody has to move out. Isak starts to move forward to get some information, and he walks right into the shot at the edge. It's a sick little spray coming through from Synopsy. A boost, so at least they know that there's somebody else there, and I am moving forward and catching Rigon. This has turned into just an all-out battle. Nobody knows anything anymore. Chaos is going to be taking down Scenery, and now it is a 2 versus 2, and did he see that? I think he might have realized Synopsy's there, yeah. What a jump to get the information. He's trying to back on out, but he's caught right at the last second. Oh my god. Now it's just down to Chaos. He is out in the open as well, and Synopsy will clear up the round. A nice triple and a very, very chaotic round.
You know, someone's lurking and looming. Still trying to force their way over towards A, and there's a lot of bodies here from GamerLegion. This is going to get messy in IM. Easy for him. Chaos one more, he makes it a double. It's a cleanup, and it's a clinic over towards Ramp. It's all down to one man. One Flatcher and a 1 versus 5. Turn 1 versus 3. And it want to make a difference. Great round from GamerLegion once again over towards Ramp. They're starting to realize. And it came off the back of a mid flank coming through. And information galore. Scenery's turned his head, and Shuhei will pounce. Finding that first kill with a cracking on over towards the A site. As Ako steps up.
Good shot. And now they have to slow it down. They don't really need to be doing this. I'd probably advise against it. It does look sick when you get those headshots, but you have to remember who you're playing against.
True.
Even in a 2-on-5, I would say you want Flatcher out of the round with 13 kills to go. And jiggling on either side. Ako, wow, wide swing from Rigon. That's huge. Oh, nice. Just lets go of a bullet, and the smoke behind him means he can't get shot in the back. It's still a 3-on-3.
He's nervous. Jumping in the smoke to his demise. No idea. But of course, who's going to expect that? Synopsy sitting in the smoke. He's looking for more as well, but he already dropped the hands of Kios. They've still got control over towards the site, but a 2 versus 2, and the bomb needs to go down.
Oh, trying to edge it out. Missed opportunity there. The bomb gets planted. GXX, he gets the scope back in time. And Chaos, he's going to be furious. Isak goes drop as well. Wow. It's GXX to follow up the kill. Oh my god, I can't believe it. He looked like he was going to get hunted down. Blame him. That feels like that's a must-win fight.
Yeah. And it feels like he did everything right when it mattered most. How he didn't find the AWP or falling away, who knows? GXX.
So that could be sending the map into a bit of a spiral.
Yeah.
All right. They're back with an opening, though. Not bad. GXX, he sees the opportunity. And back here, you don't want to be at the back of the bomb site like this so early on. They catch A-Core as well. Oh, my God. A double from Synopsy, and he's just running with his knife out, completely trusting that no one else is going to be there. They're actually just such a sick team.
Two rifles, it's more a question of do they force? Let's just see what it's looking like. I think they might even just play around the 2K mark and essentially play 2 hero M4s and full buy-in towards the 15th and final. It seems like kind of the most logistical play to go for. 11-4, it's just done.
It really feels like it. Bit of a Molotov, bit of an aggression. Kios has really stepped it up. I'm really impressed with his performance throughout this best of 3. Well, they flipped the cone. We need a replay of that. It's my favorite thing on this map. 4 versus 5 now. And let's just see what they could do. Rigon's inside of the smoke, ready and waiting when it fades. A-Core's on one side, IM's on the other side. Slowly he comes out. There's the kill onto IM, and a lot of trouble now. Fury Core on that side, yep. Trying to back on out, there's just too much going on there. Sui with a good kill though on Yuan Flatro. 3 versus 4.
Rigon, mechanically, is just such a menace. He's looking for more as well. Will sneak his way forward. A-Core train on the angle, and he'll find the kill too. Nice shot, but GXX answers back on his own. He knows that A-Core's close, but a missed shot could cost him his life. He saw Kios struggle with this, and like a deer in headlights, he just does not know where to look. 2 versus 1. A Scenery to try and claw it back in their favor, but it won't be the case. At the turn of the half, it's 10-5 for B&E. We'll see you all after the break.
Facing the Legend stage, right? Like you could have an easier run, or it could be really tough. Here we go, GamerLegion right onto the B-bomb site, and the USPs are waiting for them on the other side, but the Glocks are actually way better. GXX out here fighting, more headshots are coming through. He's surely out of bullets. Finally, they take him down, but it's too late. I am trying to reload, and he just gets charged with the pistols. If only they had bayonets, they'd be able to stab him to death instead. It's a huge opening, and they're just laughing their way into the Legend spot once again.
Oh, we'll hear some of it in a second. GXX, though, isolating the fights here wonderfully. I mean, this is something special. And then the support called over. His only job, essentially, apart from finding kills, is buying time.
A minute on the clock. They've kind of given up on the A-bomb side, playing it as a retake, which I think GamerLegion should suspect that there's going to be a flank here. They should see it coming, because it's very rare that you're going to find this, especially in a 4 and 5. Nice little shot from Scenery. They're trying to see if they can push him down, and they will find him eventually. That flank is getting further and further away. Surely someone's going to be showing up eventually. A little bit of a distraction. Yeah, there's the peek from IM. It's a great read, but still possible here for A-Core as he gets the kill. Very low on health is Synopsy on the other side.
It's good, A-Core. He's got time. Molotov going to come through, which will make his life awkward. He's going to swing in front of it, and the low HP was enough to guarantee A-Core the round. GamerLegion.
But I guess he just missed the timing by a fraction of a second. 45 of them left, by the way. GXX decided to reposition himself. They do have a good read. They know what's coming to the bomb site. And they're going to win a fight to bring it a little bit back. Isak's low on health. I think he landed a second grenade on him there. The spray is immaculate. Yuan Flatro coming up with a double and leaves A-Core on his own with only 25 seconds. There should be absolutely no way for him to get back into the round. Going to pick up the bomb and just make a run for it. Oh.
Yeah, they're parked up. And Rigo knows all too well about this. Time is ticking. And the AWP will see him off. GXX trained on the angle. Really difficult. A lot of space exactly now for GamerLegion to work with, and they don't have to use it. This is a thing where for B&E, they can't afford to let these fights in. Smoke will come through. And it just gives them a bit of room. But GXX playing close. Not spotted. Imma 4x3 cost him his life. And Shuhei's too. One more. The AWP has spotted, and GXX will get out of dodge. He's pretty proficient with the AWP, but he's pretty damn good with the AK too.
The idea of pushing up after the double kill, that's the kind of thing that you just don't see too much. It's very risky, but obviously you could do something. Maybe get the bomb plant behind it. It is right out there, but Rigon, even with the AWP, gonna hit that shot. Isak going deep in it to try and clear out a path for the bomb plant. A-Core is once again on his own in a 1 versus 3. This time he's not gonna run. He goes straight for it and gets run down. That's 15 on the side of Bad News Eagles.
When you take context into account, 15-7. And while on paper this map was good for GamerLegion, in the server it's been one-way traffic in favor of B&E on the road as Rigon makes it 1. Can't quite convert the second, but damage is good.
A lot of damage on the Sui. Got to be very, very careful here, trying to pick up some of the guns out there, and maybe some of the nades too. Oh, a boost up. He did see it, and he takes him right down. That's a perfect time to be boosting that way. It is tricky when you do it because the T's are very often watching that exact angle, but it works out this time. Johan Flatch going to get killed, and he will be edged out by the Galil on the other side. It's still a 2-1-3, and bomb somewhere back in the middle. If Scenery wins this one, Gios goes down. It's just on A-Core. 1 versus 2, or 1 versus 3, and Synopsy doesn't even need anything, just takes him down. The timing is perfect, and bad news, Eagles have made the Legend stage of the Paris Major.
Get the beers going, boys. Bad news, Eagles are going to the Legends spot, and honestly, absolutely deserved. I mean, you look towards GamerLegion, and of course, it's a moment to be, you know, maybe slightly upset, but they still have booked their tickets towards the Majors. We spoke to him prior to the game. Let's see how he's feeling now.
Another major, this time Legend stage, direct this time round. Devilwalk, how do you feel about that? It's got to feel great, right?
No, it feels good. Another, you know, adrenaline pump into the veins like yesterday. So no, we're really, really proud that we could bounce back. We had very little sleep. We're very tired. I'm sure GamerLegion had the same kind of conditions, but you know, we pulled through, and I think we got a little bit relaxed on the Ancient. We really wanted to close it out 2-0, but you know, shit happens. We go next, and we had really good mentality going into the third map, and yeah, the boys are legends, with or without this win.
I mean, you're talking about that third map. GXX went 25-9. I mean, what are you feeding that guy? It seems like he's having some really, really good games across this best of 3 and even some of the BO1s as well. Seems like he can't really put a foot wrong. It seems amazing.
No, I think since I arrived, he was struggling a little bit with his confidence, and we worked a lot on that and giving him space and, you know, giving him ideas and moves from other people to make sure that he can get those frags when we need them the most, and he's been doing an amazing job, as you see.
So we know Legends didn't go the way you would have liked to last time. Of course, this is pre yourself being involved with the team, but now that you're here, are you confident the guys are going to be able to push through that Legend stage, make it one step closer?
Yeah, I mean, we don't go into this tournament satisfied with anything. You know, we want to win the last one, and that's what I'm here for, to at least try our best to do it. You know, there's a lot of good teams that's going to be there, so it's going to be tough, but yeah, we're getting ready to do it.
You were there for the first, you're now here for the last in CSGO. Is that going to be an amazing, I mean, it is an amazing legacy, especially if you guys win. You got it?
I hope I will be pantless.
Sounds good. Thanks, Devilwalk. Go back to the guys. Congratulations once again.
Bravo! Bravo!